Today I'm actually doing a dish I've never done myself before, so look, your first time is my first time also, so I hope it works out, but it's prawn laksa, and you know, it's I hope quite an easy dish to do. What I'm going to do is, because you know I just don't have time, I'm actually boiling the water first for our vermicelli rice. Now, this is probably about 50 grams worth. You may not need all of that. And I'll just let that sit. There's not too much of it. There's not too much of it that needs to boil, so it probably only needs about 2 to 3 minutes. Jordan, I might get you to sort of keep an eye on that, but I think that looks pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is, while that's happening, I might need your help with this, to be honest, because I don't have 2 sets of eyes. It's going to be quick and easy. Sachet girl that I am. This is just in your Asian section of the supermarket. You'll find that there are these laksa sachets. Maybe sometimes they'll also come in jars. So I'm actually only putting half of that because I just don't know what to expect. And with that, I'm also putting some coconut milk. Maybe only about a third of the can for the moment. And I'll just give that a bit of a stir. So, as you know, it's just about the colour and also the kick. I'm pretty okay with kick, but if you're not, just maybe go easy on that. No, I think I need more kick, so I might put a bit more of the sachet. I've got my eye on the vermicelli as well. It won't need long because it will also get to simmer within this as well. And I'm not very, for a woman, I don't know how good I am at doing 2 things at once, to be honest. But look, they look pretty good. I'll just keep them there for the moment. To the coconut milk and the laksa paste, I'm actually adding a bit of stock. You can buy those pre-packeted numbers that you just pretty much empty, but I actually found some stock cubes and just thought it was just easier to add a bit of boiled water to that also. And to that, I'm just adding some prawns. Oh, it was such an ordeal to do these. My tip would be you're probably best to go somewhere and actually ask for them to be peeled and deveined and everything like that. I tried to do it all myself and actually lost half the population in the process, so not recommended. You are better off asking for them to be peeled and deveined. And to that, I'm just going to drain some of this vermicelli. I suppose it depends. Have you got that, Jordan?
I certainly do.
I suppose it depends on how much you want. Oh, gosh, it smells good. You can already see the, hang on, have you got that, Jordan?
Got it.
You can already see the prawns starting to turn, starting to cook quite well. And there is that sort of fine line between cooking prawns and overcooking them. You don't want them to be quite rubbery, so you know, as long as they're starting to develop colour and they've been simmering for a while in a really good heat like this has, fingers crossed, it should all turn out quite nicely. If this looks a bit too milky for you, don't be scared to use the whole sachet. But the beauty of laksa is we can also, at the end, I'm planning on putting a little bit of chilli and coriander just to add that extra bit of kick. So it might be actually quite good to not have it too overcooked and too spicy, too much paste. So that's looking pretty good to me. What do you think? Yeah. No, they look cooked, the prawns. So what I might do is dish it out in a bowl. Feel free to add more vermicelli. I mean, this is just my taste. I don't, you know, really feel like having too much. But this could end in disaster. looking okay. Kind of made a little bit of a mess of it, but there's nothing better with an Asian dish than to have a bit of chilli and of course fresh coriander, and that just adds that nice little bit of bite. And there's laksa. That wasn't bad after all. So if I can do it, and I was very nervous because I don't usually eat laksa, then you can do it too.